Okay, we're now going to look at multiplying decimals by decimals. Okay, well, remember one of the first rules when we multiply decimals is that the number of decimal places. Okay, so that's something that we still need to keep in mind. So let's look at the first example. 0.6 times 0.8. So we just multiply that long multiplication just like we do, or even for this one we can do short multiplication. Just multiply the digits together. 6 times 8 is 48. Okay, if you have a look, that has got one decimal place, 0.8 has one decimal place. In total, both of them has two decimal places. Same rule, we move from right to left and count two decimal places. So count two digits, 8 and 4, two digits, and therefore the decimal point goes right in front of them, and your answer becomes 0.48. Whenever we end up with the decimal point right in front, we always put a 0. That's mathematically correct to say 0.48 rather than 0.48. All right, let's look at the second example. 7.74 multiplied by 0.31. All right, for this one, because it has got more than one digit to multiply by, we do long multiplication, which start off 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 7 is 7, 1 times 7 is 7. Then we do the same with 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 is in that place value, so the answer starts over here, right underneath that. That's how we remember that we don't make that mistake. Okay. 3 times 4 is 12. 2, carry the 1. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1 is 22. 2, carry the 2. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 2 gives me 23. And we fill in this gap with a 0. Once we've done that, we just add them all together. 4 plus 0 is 4. 7 plus 2 is 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. And 3, nothing above that. 2, nothing above that, gives me just 2 and 3. Now let's look at the number of decimal places. 7.74 has two decimal places. 0.31 has another two decimal places. So in total, your answer, 2 plus 2 gives me 4, so 4 decimal places. Let's start off by going from right to left and count 4 decimal places, which means 4 digits. That means the decimal point will go after counting 4 digits from the right. So let's count that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and our decimal point goes between 2 and 3. So your final answer is, I'm just going to rewrite it to make it neater, 2.3994. Let's look at the last example. 0.004 multiplied by 0.6. Okay, remember, again, your process doesn't change. Now, because out of all of the digits, we only have in 0.004, 4 is the non-zero digit, 6 is the non-zero digit. Simple way to do that is you just multiply 6 and 4 together. So there's a couple of ways. I'm going to show you both. 6 times 4 is 24. Okay, then we count the number of decimal places. 0.004 has 3 decimal places. 0.6 has 1 decimal place. In total, this will have 4 decimal places. Now, from right to left as we go, we need to count 4 digits. So if I count 4 digits, I have 1 and 2 only. There's no 2 more digits. So what we do is we add on zeros. And therefore we have 1, 2, 3, 4. The decimal point goes there. And we get our answer as 0.0024. Or another way to do this, okay, or what we could do is we go 0.004 times 0.6. We basically multiply every digit of 0.004 by the 0.6. 6 times 4 is 24. 4 carry 2. 6 zeros are 0. Plus 2 is 2. 6 times 0 is 0. And 6 times 0 is 0. And then we do the same method of counting our number of decimal places. This has got 3 decimal places. 0.6 has 1 decimal place. Our answer needs to have 4 decimal places. So we just count 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's where our decimal point will go. So we end up with the same answer, just 2 different methods of doing it.